Hi everyone, how are you doing? It's way past midnight and I haven't gone to my bed yet, so if I look tired, you know why. I just want to ask you, has anything crazy ever happened to you? Like, for instance, have you ever been wearing your glasses and you're searching for it all over the place? Have you ever had your phone talking on your phone and you're looking for the phone? Am I the only one? I remember having asked, I was walking up and down looking for my glasses, and my son said to me, Mommy, what are you looking for? I said, don't ask me any questions. Every time I put all my things in the place, I can't find it. You all take all my things and stuff and stuff. And then I said, I'm looking for my glasses. And he said, What, Mommy, you're wearing your glasses? I felt so badly. I had to apologize to the boy because I'm wearing the glasses. I don't know what made me think that I never had on my glasses. And I mean, I can't see without my glasses. I can't see without my glasses. If I have to look at anything, I'd have to push it right up under my eyes. And I'm not short-sighted, but I really don't see without my glasses. It's the last thing I take off at night and the first thing I put on because I need to be able to see. But my girlfriend, she couldn't find her glasses either. When she eventually found them, they were in her refrigerator on the shelf. Apparently, she put them to cool them. I can't think of any other reason why they would end up in the fridge. I'm crazy. In the fridge. What are glasses doing in the fridge? She must have opened it and thought, let her just rest it there to take up something. And then she locked it back up in there. I thought I was going to die when she told me. So I'm on the phone and I'm looking for the phone. I'm talking on the phone and I'm looking for the phone. I'm not the only one that it has happened to. I'm not going to mention anybody else, but there are other persons who are on the phone and searching for it like mad. I think that is hilarious. Looking for your phone. I remember one time when I was living in Portmore, when I had just gone over there. Portmore is a very complex place, and the whole of the places look alike. And I was going over in the night. Somebody took me. And when it was time for me to show the young man where I'm going, I cannot find the place. So I told him to turn around and go back because there was a church that I was using as a landmark. And I had to be peeling my eyes to find the church. And then we found the church, and then I was counting the roads after that so we could find where I lived. That was hilarious. But I'll tell you about two more. I heard about this lady that when it was just built up, so you know that must have been really very difficult to find. And she couldn't find her house. And she's walking around, and when she thought she had found her house, when she started to open the doors with the key, somebody opened and said, "What you doing?" And she looked up and saw this man, and she just burst out crying and said, "Please, sir, you can't show me where me live." I think I'm being foolish or unkind. I don't know which one of them. But that must have been hilarious because if she can't find where she lives, how is the man going to tell her where she lives? Because all the houses look alike. And I heard of this other person who had gone to live in Portmore, and when the man took her there, she couldn't find the place. She told him to take her back to where he took her from. Mercy. And then she called her husband and asked him to come and get her because she doesn't know where. Oh my goodness. It must be the time of day that has got to my head. Wow. But these crazy things happen. My boss and I and another young lady from the office had gone to Florida for training. And we had bought a car and we went to one of these malls and we walked out the mall. And when we came out, we apparently came out on the wrong side of the mall. We went in on the right side and came out on the left side. And then we couldn't find the car. And then guess what? It was a white car. And there were hundreds of other white cars. Same kind of car. And they were walking up and down. And you know what? After a while, I sat down and I said, look here. Nobody not taking me to jail today because they think that I'm trying to steal a car. The car just couldn't be found. And they're walking up and down and trying car doors and all of that kind of thing. And thankfully, we walked and walked. I don't recall if we had called the person that we had bought the car from to get a license plate number. I don't remember. But we eventually found the car. After about 2 hours, we actually found the car. And we were able to drive back to the hotel. I said that was hilarious. We couldn't find the car. And you know, things like these happen to us all the time. I must have told you already about one time when I'd gone into New Kingston and I asked a gentleman to show me the elevator and he said it's around the corner. When I went around the corner, I saw it was an escalator. I didn't look to see whether it was coming down or going up. I just jumped on and after about 2-3 minutes walking, I realized I was in the same place. When I looked up, I saw that it was coming down. So I just walked off of it and went on to the one that was going up. By the time I got up there, I was weak. I had to sit down and I had a good laugh because I'm thinking, can you imagine? I am going up with all the energy that I have on an escalator that is coming down. Sometimes some things happen to us and we just have to laugh at ourselves because it really is hilarious. And if you really don't have a sense of humor, you're just going to get mad and irritable with yourself and you're going to feel stupid and all of that. But there's no need to feel stupid. Just have a good laugh at yourself and move on. And then you might not tell anybody about it, but people will hear. I had a coworker one time. You know, my coworkers, they know I laugh hard. And they had gone to Halfway Tree. They left the office and they went to Halfway Tree. And while they were standing on the little island just before York Pharmacy there, a mad woman came up and just grabbed him and kissed him. And before he knew what was happening, when she grabbed him before he knew what was happening, she kissed him. And when he realized what was happening, he said, "Back off! Wrong one." And he knew that they were going to come back to the office to talk about it and then beg them, don't come and tell Angelia anything. Wrong thing, because they couldn't wait to get back to the office to tell me. Well, I almost died laughing because I'm just imagining him pushing her off and telling her that is the wrong one. You know, these things happen to us from time to time. Can you imagine? I had gone into the bank one day down in 3 Miles and I stood in the line and a girl came out of nowhere and gave me a box. 1 box into my jawbone. I was frightened till I nearly passed out and the men jumped at her and said, "Miss so-and-so, you know her?" I said, "No, I've never seen her before." And they were going to give it to her and I said, "No, leave her. It has got to be a mistaken identity." I was angry, you know, but I just thought that it must have been she made a mistake. Well, I was going back to the office and while I was going back to the office and I came up on the road, I saw her standing under the bus stop. And I don't know what got over me, see, and I rushed up to her and gave her 1 slap. I said, "Why you box me in the bank?" She didn't even retaliate. As a matter of fact, I just walked across the road. I didn't even look back. But she realized that she must have hit the wrong person because I said the girl gave me a box. And me with my evil self Sarah went and boxed her back. No, can you imagine? Oh my goodness, so weak. I was downtown one evening. I saw a lady that looked like my friend. I saw her from Macris. And I rushed up and slapped the woman. When she turned around, it was the wrong person. I almost passed out. I apologized profusely and promised myself that I would never let it happen again, you know. But boy, oh boy, I tell you, some things can happen to you in life. It's funny. Gone to slap this woman, not realizing it wasn't she. But that is that. I'm biding my time because I have to wait a little bit before I go to sleep. So I just thought I would share this with you. You need to just tell me. But you're not telling me, man. You're keeping it to yourselves. If any of these things ever happen to you, these crazy things, let me laugh at you. I'm not going to laugh at you, I promise. I wouldn't laugh at you. But I think it's hilarious. It helps to make life light and fun. So, subscribe. Yes, remember to subscribe, share, like, hit the notification bell. And I'll talk with you again when I'm more sober. When I'm a lot more sober. Because it must be that I want to sleep when I come here to talk foolishness this evening. Have a good one. It's actually morning, man, because it's after midnight. What time is it? 12:22 in the morning. Good morning, guys. Have a good one.